So if you've made it this far, you've probably recognized the opportunity that technical training could deliver for yourself or your team to recruit technical candidates at a rate that this market demands. Now, you'd like some more detail on exactly what the Tech Recruiter certification entails. I'm Alison Daley, founder and CEO of Recruiting Innovation, and I'm going to guide you through this tour of our program. Welcome to the Student Dashboard. Here you will see the courses of the Tech Recruiter certification. You can watch these courses in any order that best suits your needs. On the left of the player, you'll find links to all of your course materials, including a syllabus and a course handbook which supplements your learning and allows you to take notes and create your own custom guide for future reference. You can also track your progress through every course on the top left corner. Each course leverages both online and adult learning best practices and is divided into 10 to 15-minute classes by topic. These classes are then each followed by a short quiz to ensure your retention of key material. The Tech Recruiter certification is designed to be interactive. So if you ever have a question, you can ask it using the discussion tab, and one of our certified tech recruiters will answer you within 2 business days. As a bonus, every question and answer can be seen by all students, so the entire recruiting community can benefit from this clarifying information. Each course includes 1 to 2 hours of video instruction, and the entire certification can be completed in as little as 12 hours. The Tech Recruiter certification is based on our trademarked, proprietary training model that leverages user experience methodology and applies it to the recruiting process to provide a systematic approach to learning about technical roles, candidates, and how to engage with them. We call our training model the alignment framework. We've dedicated an entire course to the alignment framework. And although you're free to take courses in any order, we highly recommend starting here, as it's designed to orient you to our training model and set you up for full comprehension of the technical courses. We like to say that the Tech Recruiter certification teaches recruiters to talk tech. Learning any new language requires understanding of 2 main components, grammar and vocabulary. The Alignment Framework course provides the grammar, teaching you how to have conversations with technical candidates and hiring managers in general. With this foundation, you'll be able to dive into the technical courses and then learn the vocabulary of each role, what they do, how they do it, and what they use throughout their job. There are 3 proprietary tools to the Alignment Framework: journey maps, contextual interviews, and talent personas. Together, they equip you with a toolkit for confident and credible technical conversations with candidates. So, let's explore each one. Our first tool is the journey map. Journey maps are traditionally used in the field of user research, and they map the steps an end user takes when completing a task with a product or an application. We apply this idea to the basic workflow that every technical role follows, which is the software development lifecycle. This gives us a big picture, cohesive approach to understanding what technologists do in an easy-to-digest way. Regardless of the application or methodology within a team or organization, all development life cycles contain the phases of research, design, build, test, and deploy. And as every role goes through each phase, they are doing and thinking certain things. The Alignment Framework course goes over each phase of the software development lifecycle to lay a foundation of understanding the workflow that all technologists follow, and that can then be built upon as each technical course does a deep dive into the specifics for each role. Using journey maps to break things down in this way gives you a surprisingly robust understanding of everything each role is responsible for in their job, which ultimately helps you target better candidates and have more fruitful interactions with them throughout the entirety of the hiring process. Our second tool is the contextual interview. Contextual interviews are designed to make the technical interview with candidates more catered to them as an individual, as opposed to just a peg to fit a hole. These interviews help to get the recruiter into the story of who the candidate is and to provide a 360-degree understanding of not just what they've done and how they do it, but what they're thinking and how they work through each phase of the development lifecycle. It's no surprise that technical candidates love to jump feet first into talking about the build phase of the development lifecycle. And who can blame them? It tends to be where they spend most of their time. With the Alignment Framework, you're prepared with follow-up questions to guide the candidate through every stage of the development lifecycle, including how they approach challenges and how they overcome obstacles. The beauty of the contextual interview is twofold. First, you'll have the entire interview pathway mapped out. No more being a deer in headlights when candidates start to talk tech. you'll be able to relax and pilot the interview to get all the information you need to assess the candidate's true potential and pass that comprehensive recommendation on to a hiring manager. And second, you'll be able to do what you're best at, build rapport and connection. You'll feel even the most technical of candidates shift in their chair when they realize that you're on their team and have invested the time to learn more than the cursory talking points about their role. The contextual interview methodology is also applied to strategy meetings with hiring managers. So you'll have what you need to take full advantage of the short amount of time that you have to learn the full ins and outs of what the role is, what requirements need to be met, and how success will be measured. As you well know, this information is imperative for every stage of the hiring process, from writing accurate job descriptions to finding appropriate, let alone excellent, candidates. The contextual interview approach will strengthen your technical recruiting with what we call the communication bridge. It opens the door to getting a rich story about the opportunity itself that we can then share with the candidate, and getting a vivid picture of who the candidate is that we can share with the hiring team. Our third tool is the talent persona. Talent personas provide a one-page overview of a target candidate profile, including their goals and experience, their tasks and deliverables, their motivations and frustrations, as well as the typical tools and technology or the technical toolkit that they use. Talent personas help to quickly identify and filter for candidates' key drivers and experiences so that you're better prepared to effectively match them to open roles. The alignment framework and the combined tools of journey maps, contextual interviews, and talent personas don't just prepare you with a perfect infrastructure for the more advanced technical courses, but even when they're utilized by themselves, they will completely transform both your approach and the success of your conversations with candidates, hiring managers, and colleagues. With the foundation of the alignment framework, you'll be fully prepared to jump into our technical courses. Each technical course is led by an expert technologist and divided into key subjects that will give you everything you need for victorious technical recruiting: what the role does, what they use to do it, where they come from, and how to talk to them. First up is the workflow. This is where you'll really utilize the journey map. Learning what work in that specific role looks like through each phase of the development lifecycle from the perspective of what they're doing and thinking, including their goals, questions, concerns, tasks, deliverables, and collaborators. Next is the technical toolkit. This is where you'll learn the key languages, frameworks, collaboration tools, tech stacks, and all of the things that probably make your eyes glaze over in interviews. These instructors discuss their tools in terms that you can not only understand, but use to engage with your candidates and hiring managers with confidence. Then there's talent personas. Each course examines talent personas at both a junior and senior level so that you can distinguish candidate seniority, including a comparison of their goals and experience, tasks and deliverables, motivations and frustrations, and respective technical toolkits. And finally, communicating with candidates. Each technologist will cover the best practices for how to interact with candidates in their field and in their language. You'll learn how they read job descriptions, tips for writing engaging outreach messages that they'll actually respond to, and what they're evaluating during the interview process, including red flags to avoid through each stage. Once you've completed each technical course and the associated quizzes, you'll be awarded a recruiter badge for that role that you can collect and share on LinkedIn and include with your email signature. The technical courses bring you up to speed on these important and in-demand roles so that you can more effectively and efficiently recruit for them. You'll have a solid understanding of the software development lifecycle, what each key role does through every phase, and how to engage with technologists in their language. In addition to the alignment framework and all of the technical courses, we also have Tech Recruiting Tactics. This is our Recruiting 101 course. It covers the recruiter's workflow and talent persona and includes classes on writing effective job descriptions and outreach messages and optimizing your interview process. We also have an entire class dedicated to sourcing strategies, including high-level techniques for targeted searches, such as Boolean and X-ray search strings, as well as tips on navigating where technical candidates actually hang out online, like GitHub and Stack Overflow. Your Tech Recruiter certification is completed with a written thesis. Now, don't panic. The Tech Recruiter certification is a professional development program. not a bachelor's degree. So your thesis is designed to take just about 2 hours to write and ensures the application of all your new knowledge into your workflow as a recruiter. In your thesis, you'll explain your entire recruiting process utilizing everything that you've just learned. You'll receive feedback on your thesis within 3 business days, and then you'll be an official certified tech recruiter, complete with a digital certification that you can add to your LinkedIn profile and a digital badge for your email signature to signal to potential candidates and clients that you're a recruiter that gets it. And that wraps our tour. Thank you so much for taking the time to explore what's in store for you. There's no reason for this industry to continue with its sink or swim model of onboarding new recruiters. By enrolling in the Tech Recruiter certification, you'll be gaining a digital onboarding partner that will get your recruiting up to speed with Talking Tech so that you can more effectively, efficiently, and confidently recruit top technical talent. With your newfound skills and know-how, you'll be able to better help hiring teams get who they need quickly, connect candidates with their dream jobs, support your company in hitting their growth goals, and ultimately make recruiting be exactly what it's supposed to be: enjoyable and rewarding. Invest in your team and it will return dividends. I promise.